Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Podcast with a Student in the English section. Buenos días a todos.
Hello everyone. Usually we talk about the history of the Castilian language, but today we are going to discuss something useful in English, that is the idioms. My guest today is Anna. We are classmates in the UNAM South Africa and an English course. We get along tremendously well. She's a splendid friend that everyone needs. Without further ado, I would like to present to Anna.
Hi. As Lescamilla already said, I'm Anna. I'm 21 years old and I'm studying political science. So today we're going to talk about how we save or spend our money.
I really appreciate that you have introduced the topic for today. So let us start.
Thanks you for inviting me. I think I usually spend my money on skincare products. Our skin needs our love because it reflects so much of us. I love when someone's skin shines. It's a sign of health. I think we should all invest a little in our skin. What do you think about?
I totally agree. I have invested a fortune in skin products too. I really care about my skin, about my face, because it's too sensitive to the weather, most to the cold. When I have been in contact with this cold, my cuties start to turn red. But I need to thank my mom of teaching me how to manage my skin about that.
Okay, sorry about your sensitive skin, but we both agree that skincare is important. And tell me, what other things do you usually spend your money on?
On the other hand, I have paid for a lot of drawing courses that I have never used it at all. I am required to narrate this regretful story. I have always been eager to learn how to draw, paint, and color, but I have never learned how to do it. Actually, I have been thinking for returning all them. What about you? Have you ever regret something that you haven't used it at all in the past?
Okay, interesting. About which course have you taken? In my case, my father bought me a bicycle, but I never learned how to use it. The first day, I tried to ride once and I crashed into a tree. Then I fell into the Park Lagoon. That day, I was really sad and I cried a river of tears. But later, my mom bought me a raspberry ice cream, and that's okay. Then in my first year of university, my friends tried to teach me how to write, but Universitarian City isn't the place to learn. When I tried it, I felt in front of my crush's face. I was really embarrassed. And after this experience, I never learned how to cycle. It's a disconsolate story, maybe, but who can say it in Spanish? Chale. So tell me, do you have another funny story?
I have one similar to yours. We need to return to the first day of my semester in the NES, where one of my friend and I want to save money and gasoline, and we asked for bicycles to the school because they have like a program that they borrow those transports, and they give us our own bike, and then on the last day of school, due to the coronavirus, the pandemic, we required to go to see a professor, and I was far from the hall because I was in the entering the school, so I decided to use it. I was on time because I rode swiftly, but when I arrived, where the school started, like this kind of cobble that uses in the street, I crashed with
Yes.
them, and I literally flew really far. But at the same time, the Puma bus was passing next to me, and they saw my miserable lip. Can you imagine it? I was literally crying.
Oh my god. Sorry for the loud. The moral of your story is spend money and don't crash. Basic. Okay, no, sorry. Love you. You should buy a helmet on Amazon. And speaking of Amazon, my dad purchase has a box of markets. I really love to put color and draw hearts in all my notes. Oh, it's like my personal seal. It's like Anayansi was here. Usually my friends call me the girl of the markets, and I think it's funny. What what was your last online purchase?
Oh my gosh, I can imagine like in the memes, the lady who says, "Oh my lord, someone has stolen my my favorite colors, and no one can leave the classroom until I find my Prusia blue and my France blue markers." Parses me. Really, it was hilarious in my brain when you say that moment. Anyways, answering your question, I have bought several times online, like I have mentioned before. I used to think that if I bought courses of drawing, I will learn how to draw, but it was not the case at all. But I have another story, really funny and sad story. I had acquired one microphone for this podcast, and I was so content because I thought I found the perfect tool for doing this. However, it was not the case. When it arrived at my home, I opened the box and I tried to the object in my computer, and it didn't work. And I thought maybe because I have not read the instruction correctly, and I need to do it again. And I did one more time and another, and it didn't function. So I decided to return the item to the store.
I'm sorry. Okay, but first, literally, I was that girl. So whatever. Talking about your microphone, I really hate when the products come damaged. It's frustrating to wait so long for something and it doesn't work. In addition, online purchase requires savings, or at least I say before buying whatever it is I will need. I think it's important to have a culture of savings. You never know when these savings can be a grand help in your life. My mom always says, save for when you have a special opportunity, don't miss it. So I use my mom words as a mantra. What do you think about savings?
Of course, I share your idea about saving money. Really, really. I have always thought that you require to have like a secret stash due to a necessity. First, I need to specify what's it a necessity. A necessity is something essential or indispensable, like food, shelter, medicines, or another necessities of life. With this, we need to consider what of us is really important. For example, my mom and I always have saved for medicines because of the lack of them, sometimes in the pharmacy or the of drugstores. Or maybe if you have a car accident, if you have the financial cushion, you will be able to access rapidly to this cash and solve the problem as soon as possible, you know?
Okay, I totally agree with you and your mom. With the pandemic, we have learned that it's always necessary to be prepared with basic supplies, like the ones you've mentioned. Many times we forget that are things that are necessary and others that are like a whim. It isn't a bad thing to indulge yourself occasionally, but it's important remember that there are priorities to cover. Anyway, I'm very grateful to be able to talk to you about these kind of things and gain answers in a fun way. I really enjoy hearing your funny anecdotes and your opinions on today's topic.
Yes, I am delighted to have the opportunity of talking with you about the topics that sometimes are arduous to say because I think we didn't have this culture of talking about the money, and I think that we did it more friendly. And hearing your stories were amazing. We need to do this more times.
Absolutely, yes.
What you said that having like indulge sometimes or occasionally, I think that is important because you will feel more like happy and you will have like this this culture. If okay, I save for this, and then I can spend it sometimes because I want to be happy in this moment, right?
Yes, absolutely. I think it's like a little, how I can say it, love yourself, like a little act on your love, your, how I can say it, feeling well and feeling like powerful. I don't think. So it's just I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
crazy.
I
Don't
understand
don't,
what
don't
you
listen to
want
me.
to say. But yeah, it's having this like a pleasure for a person is like empowering you that like okay, I can do it and I can save more and more and more. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so thank you for being here again, and I am I'm really happy that you are here, and whenever you want to be here again, you are always welcome here in the podcast.
Thank you. I really hope I stay here with you and in other occasions to talk about more topics and funny anecdotes. Anecdotes. Sorry, I'm
No
nervous.
worries. Maybe we can do this in Spanish for the people that is learning Spanish.
Yeah,
One episode, and if in the
about
future
cats.
about cats, yeah, why not? In the
Okay.
future, if you learn French, we can do it at the same dynamic.
Exercise. Okay, okay, okay. But I maybe well I start to learn some Korean. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
I really like the culture, so I try to learn a little of Korean to
maybe
fund my army.
in the future episode we can talk about how the Koreans spend money, or maybe the skin products of they, because I have
Oh,
heard that they have like really cute face because of the creams and
makeups and that things. Okay, yes, incredible.
yeah.
But I can say it in Spanish. Hello.
Okay, I don't know how to translate it, but the people will understand what you want to say. Like with that, hello, yes. You can follow me on my social networks that are here on the site. But if you tune me through another channel, I am on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter as Podcast with a Student. In YouTube, I am the same. Where we can follow you, Anna?
Okay. You can find me on Instagram like Anayansi_Valdez 17, but I can say word by word. So it's ANAYANSI_VALDES 17.
Thank you.
It's okay.
I remind you that you can send me messages to all my social networks. In Anchor, you can also send me audio message. What do you spend the most?
Have you ever bought a course online? Have you had a funny story?
And if you are watching us in YouTube or Instagram, leave your comments down below to receive feedback and answers about the question asked. See you later.
See you later, sweeties.